It should get it right. It's different as soon as the camera starts rolling, right?
Question is, can you cuss?
I mean, yeah, you can go for it. Yeah, go for it. All right. Hello and welcome back to episode 23 of Link in Bio, the show that showcases Vegas culture, creative, small businesses, and everything in between. And today's show, we're very excited to have a special guest today, a very talented artist from Portland, Oregon, who recently made his way to Seattle and now currently lives in Las Vegas.
Yes.
The artist known as Savage P.
Yes.
All right, so before we get started, go ahead and grab this, look at this camera, and you're going to name the show.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, y'all have officially tuned in to episode 23. Action.
Dope. I like it. How's your day so far?
Oh, man, it's, good. I think I woke up and I think I broke the internet, with a little post off TikTok. I was like, damn. Called my mans up. It was like, man, I think I broke the internet, man. It was like, man.
How'd you do that?
Got a long way to go, but shit, just realizing the algorithm of people's posts and what they posted and finding my niche and, me being a chef and a music artist and feeling that I'm kind of talented when it comes to acting and whatnot. Put it all together, whip it up in a pot, then you got me. So I'm trying to, showcase that to be a realist. I think my humor is the reality of my life. You feel me? So I think me just representing that, shit, females just was like, shit, hell yeah, I want a chef.
Hey, there you go. If you guys need a chef, you know where to find them.
Hell yeah,
Before we talk more detail about the chef, you becoming a chef and all the experience of it, how do you what started you becoming a rapper?
Shit, in Seattle, let me see, how can I start this? To make a long story short, but still, primitive so you guys can understand.
Yeah.
I'm in Tacoma.
Uh-huh.
Something happens with my mom. I end up in the foster home system. Somehow I end up in Seattle with my godparents. I'm going to Tye High School in SeaTac, Seattle. And there's these individuals and shit. There was this white boy. His name was Bubba. He was always trying to freestyle and shit like that. There were some other people that freestyle and rap battle and shit like that. So I, intertwined and shit just a little bit, man. And all of a sudden, we got these little battle raps around the school and people hovering over us and shit like that, watching us battle and shit like that. So I think I found my way with words in high school. Then I just kind of found myself remixing songs and pen my own words on it and shit like that. And then when I came to Las Vegas, I freestyled from my friend, his stepdad. And the stepdad went to this producer, his name Dub T. He lives out here in Vegas. And heard me rap. Then all of a sudden he was like, man, you got to do this, man. You got to.
Do it full on.
Yeah, you got to make this happen. And he got a studio and shit like that. Then I had my boys that I was rocking with at the time, GFL. We just started doing formed a group.
Uh-huh.
And then that's how it kind of started. My music career has really been like on and off. It's like because I do so many other things, but I try to maintain the focus that I
a good balance.
Yeah, but music, art, artistry first for sure. But yeah, to answer the question, I found my way with words in high school, and it just
Now you're here in Vegas rapping.
Yeah,
I love it. You got any projects coming up?
Well, I got Orange Pill.
Okay.
That's an EP that I'm working on. It describes when you unravel the truth or your perspective, and hopefully your perspective is borderline relative and on reality based, that it it makes sense, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that my perspective on life and reality is that I understand, and a person that understands can go a long way. So I'm just unraveling, my perception on what the world is and how, what I see, my vision. You feel me? So Orange Pill. So that's an EP that I'm working on. So
When does that drop?
I haven't, figured that out. I still got a couple more songs to go, but I'll give it about like a few months.
Nice. Are you gonna be performing out here?
What I'm trying to do with that is I'm trying to establish where I can put on shows.
Okay.
So I can not only perform, but, also have artists and from other, cities and shit
Coming in there,
and
swinging
perform and shit like that. So got some things in the work, so it takes time.
Man, that's so cool.
But it's coming now, for sure. But as far as me performing, I'll say after the EP drops.
Okay.
I'll focus on performing and shit like that. So.
You're gonna be maybe focusing in Vegas and then maybe California or like a little bit everywhere.
Shit, wherever they want me.
Whatever. Yeah,
shit, wherever they want me.
Have you found any difficulties or challenges in the industry to overcome?
I don't see the thing about what I feel about the music industry is what I feel about myself and the talent that I feel that I have. Like people like, oh, you gotta be so persistent. You gotta dedicate yourself every day.
Uh-huh.
But even though I feel in my heart that it's going to happen, I'm smart enough to know that possibilities occur.
Correct.
So that's why I wanted to go get my credentials. That's why I form other things. To keep a reality, because you can't just focus on just one income. Anyway,
have multiple incomes.
Millionaire want to have 6, 7, 8, 9 streams of income and shit like that. So, I think the challenge is that I'm not persistent as most people are. But I know that all it takes is one good song, marketing the right way, engineering, the whole mix and mastering, and I'm smart enough and I'm creative enough to make that one good song and present it the right way and put it on the right platform, especially in this day and age where it can take off, because there's people that been made 50 mixtapes.
Yeah, and nothing happened.
And ain't shit happened, you feel me?
And you make one TikTok video and it goes viral.
God
literally,
damn it,
you know what I mean?
Like,
that's a whole different change right there.
Yeah, man.
Because once that happens, it's game on.
Just one, and especially if you're good at what you do, man. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers, I think the artistry of music, it's fair to say that whether you feel that someone's good or someone's bad or someone's great, it's a formative expression of oneself. So let whoever wants to do it, whether young, old, whatever, gender, whatever you want to be, do it. Get your voice out.
Let it be heard.
But have some sense to it. Be mindful of what you're saying. And even though you might feel that people want to hear this, or people might want to hear this certain type of message, if that's not who you are, don't relay that message, because if the message that you are sending out that's not you can harm someone else,
and then there's a big huge backlash.
So be yourself, rap yourself. That's what I try to implement and show. You feel me? So
okay, that's pretty cool. Do you have any advice for any aspiring rappers that want to come and pursue that dream?
I would just know who you are, for sure. Definitely got to know who you are, and be different. Because I think I came from an era where you had to be different. If you was getting signed, you had to be different. You had to be unique. You had to have a different type of sound, different angle. You feel me? So I think now it's kind of getting away with everybody being able to sound like someone or do a certain type of flow. So I think the best way to stand out, don't be a seasonal rapper. If you want to be a legend or an icon or forever or make forever music, I call it endless music, timeless music. If you want to make that, You have to be different.
Different. Okay. Don't be like Mariah Carey with every freaking Christmas song. Oh, boy, dude.
That's
dude,
on the radio going
I
on
could just
right now,
imagine
so.
the deal she had with that. Hey, everyone loves my Christmas song.
Yeah.
I'm forever getting paid.
But
Here you go.
I think didn't Prince put her out? Didn't Prince say something about her?
She sold her soul for that one.
Yeah.
What? Damn. But hey, man, she's chilling though. At the end of the day, every season though, that is pretty awesome. What is your like your workflow status of creating your music?
I think I sit back and I imagine the crowd.
Okay.
That's what I do first. I sit back and I try to. I envision the crowd, and then I envision what type of energy I'm giving to the crowd. But first and foremost, it's the beat.
Uh-huh.
Because the beat takes an artist, whether, like I said, good, bad, however you want to take it, takes the artist's mind where it's supposed to go, depending on the beat, the instrumental. So I feel like, once the artist, it's like that one car or that one movie, Transformers. When a car connects with the human and shit like that.
Oh, like
so,
Bumblebee and all them. Yeah.
So when the artist connects with the beat and feels it, that's when the artist is supposed to just go to that place where you can see the type of response you're gonna get about what are you saying.
Well, you can visualize the whole concert.
Yeah.
And just have it flow with. Have the
yeah.
audience. I like that.
You don't want to sit in the room and like write. I'm very repetitive. Like I got. Start the beat over, write two words, and start it over, write a word, then. So I'm just really repetitive,
Practice.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really good. Because if you don't practice, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get nowhere. And then the odds of you making it are very slim, unless you have like a one-hit wonder, and then shit, who cares at that point? Because because you never see those one-hit wonders. You're probably because they weren't prepared for it, or they fucking got so much money, they hurt themselves in the long run.
Right. Especially during the time with the ringtone, some of them people, they made so much money off them ringtones.
Dude, those ringtones are phenomenal.
So, they still got those?
Probably. Some of them Android users.
Yeah, get those flip phones.
Yeah.
What's the message? What's the message that you hope to convey through your music?
That's a good question. Because I think my music kind of is like, it's I feel like sometimes when I rap or I tell myself I want to be like the 007 of the rap game. You feel me? Like the classy gentleman, that comes in but can just kill everything in the motherfucking room
Real quick. Pop, call it a day from there.
And hop out, and hop out the window in the motherfucking Jag and drive off and then fly off and turn into a jet. So I guess I just want to show lyrics.
Okay.
And it's because I'm a storyteller.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of metaphoric, you feel me? But more so, I just make music that feels good and makes sense, and that's me. I don't overstep my lane. I don't got Maseratis and shit like that, but
just express the feelings the way it goes, and if it feels great, it feels great.
I think my music is I'm from a time and era where I can and how I rap, it's understandable to the old heads, but I can still rock with the young heads.
The perfect balance in between, because if you get that crossover, you're winning.
Yeah, for sure.
Winning,
for sure.
and then they'll forever stay with them. Like, oh, he's coming out with a new track, cool.
Right.
I'm gonna show this to my kid.
Right.
My kid's just gonna show it to everyone. It's like a great.
Not saying the typical, the 32, the drum and murder everybody in the motherfucking room, and for the ops this and the ops that. You feel me? So I just that's too much. That's definitely not the message that I'm relaying. So I'm just reality music, man.
Okay, I like that. That's something you don't hear every day, but well, yeah, but definitely modern and fresh. Then you were talking about earlier, like multiple streams of income, right? And then you said you are a chef on the side.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's how that came about was really crazy. So, do I switch over to this motherfucker?
Yeah, I was gonna text him real quick and be like, hey, tell him to switch real fast. Be on me real quick. All right, we should have said it like, wait, here we should have said like a warning sign or something. Right, it's all good though.
I feel it, man. That's what I'm saying. This is when it makes sense. You feel it already.
Yeah. And how long have you? How about you? As he's changing. How you been, bro? How's everything?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And I'm alive, so I can't be better.
Right. I like your jersey. Where'd you get it at?
You know what? I got this at the Fashion Show Mall. You know the Fashion Show Mall? Yeah, it was one of the sports stores in there. They had a bunch of memorabilia stuff. And
That's the one you got a cop.
oh yeah, I seen this, and I'm like, I'm actually from Indiana, but I'm a Lakers fan. I've been a Kobe man.
Nice.
Kobe draw you to him. So.
That's pretty cool, man. What else sports are you into? Football? Oh, what's the team?
Diehard Ravens fan, man. Go Baltimore. Go Baltimore. I mean, I like the Colts too because I'm from Indiana, but Ravens, you know, Ray Lewis. I was young, man. Them speeches.
Hey, those speeches hard, man.
Make you run around.
Yup.
Oh man.
You can't beat that. This is gonna be good. Look at that.
Yeah, it went off.
Yeah, this shit it's not a cool phone.
Damn, a private chef.
So you know when y'all, want some, got a nice little podcast.
Yeah.
Y'all got some people too.
I will say less. We're definitely gonna plug you in at the end of the show. What made you become a personal private chef?
Oh man, shit. So my grandmother, rest in peace, Sensei. You know, she always had me in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Idris, put this seasoning in here. We gotta put this much. Gotta put this much in here. Only a couple of teaspoons. Only a couple of tablespoons, and and just showing that you have to cook with love.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's not the reason why I became a chef. It's just that's the reason why I've always knew how to cook. And put plates together.
Mm-hmm.
People always used to say, "Oh man, your place is good. Your plates look amazing, man. Very colorful, very colorful." And growing up, I used to cook for my mom and shit. She did hair, so I always try to. Every time she come home from the salon and shit, I always try to make sure she had a nice plate ready to go. But it's just always been in me to cook. But professionally, actually, I became a chef through heartbreak.
Oh, damn.
So, something happened a long time ago with the mother of my children, and I just wanted to be better than the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back to Portland, and I'm at the crib and I'm watching Cheaters. I just became obsessed with this show, Cheaters, because just to have see that feeling of infidelity being caused on someone else, it became soothing, even though that's a fucked up thing to do.
Right.
And watch people suffer, you get a kick out of it. I'm like, oh yeah, but I know the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So then the one show came, the commercial came on, like if you're just sitting on your couch and you're not guilty.
You feel so guilty, man. I wanted to get up many times.
Go to Everett.
He
right?
did it.
Go to Everett. So, but no, I wasn't going to Everett. So, but I'm thinking like if you can get what's those things that you get when you go to a grant, not a grant, but a degree. Not a degree. Of course you get those. You're supposed to get those, but the fucking I'm having a brain fart. They give you the little checks, the little money.
Alone?
Not alone. What is
money
it
order.
called?
No.
What is it called? Not a, not even. It's not a grant. That's not a
Right. Right.
And it's not tuition. It's not tuition. Financial aid.
Financial aid. Okay. Okay.
Bail. So I'm thinking, shit, man. I get some financial aid, and I just flip that shit, man.
Right.
But so then I see OCI, Oregon Culinary Institute, and I see the commercial. And I'm like,
That's the move.
Just, so I'm thinking like I can go there, get a couple quick meals, get the financial aid, and I'm a dip. Shoot, come back.
4 years later.
Graduated.
So come to find out, it's a trade school. You have to pay to go to it.
Oh.
So you didn't get that financial aid, was paying for the school?
It went towards my school, went towards the books and shit like that.
Okay. That's how cause they know. They ate their first rodeo. Yeah.
So yeah, went towards the books and shit like that. Like graduate, like for that course is 44,000. Wow. But at first I went, signed up, and I was getting Fs, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. They was talking about food costs and food analysis and
all these terms. What is this? I was just trying to cook.
Yeah, sous vide and fish spatulas. I'm like, what is going on here? So I'm like, I'm failing. So Chef Brophy, rest in peace. That's a tragic story, by the way. Probably talk about it in another segment where the chef instructor. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be who I am now. As far as being a chef, and he got murdered.
Oh,
from by his wife. Fucked up situation.
Wait, whoa, damn.
His wife. Wife set him up, man. Women. Anyway.
Yeah.
So he comes up to me and goes, man. He said, people come in here, people come and go. Everybody want to be the next top chef, and Anthony Bourdain and Bobby Flay and So he was like, I don't care. I'm gonna come here and just get my check.
Yeah.
Whatever. But there's something about you, kid. Something about you. I'm like, okay, whatever. He was like, you're different. He was like, start coming here in the morning when I get here. I'm like, when is that? 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, early bird status.
I'm like, because this is a time, didn't have in Portland, I was getting on the max to go to school. And so I had to wake up like 4:30
as a kid to be there by 6. Fuck, that's a mission.
Yeah, to be there by 6. But I dedicated myself.
Yeah. And
I started going, meeting him there. Sometimes I was there before him, and he just drilled it. Food costs and food analysis and just different spectrums on how to be a chef and how to run a business and how to grow a business. And
you want water? Got you.
No, I'm making sure you didn't get mine. I had mine on the table up here, and I think somebody might get mine.
That's yours?
Never mind. Kids say no to drugs.
So yeah, like I was saying, start going meeting them, and then there was a breakfast live fire. There was a breakfast live fire. There's dinner live fires, and there's the transition where they teach you how to be, do front of the house shit like that.
What is that? The light fire?
Where you put a breakfast together and you create your line. You get a group and you create a line, like a pantry station or a grill station.
Oh, okay, kind of like the cooking shows. That someone had the dedicated stations, and you just.
Or yeah, it's just like any ran restaurant.
Oh, okay.
You know that you have your stations and shit like that.
Okay.
So we called it the live fire because it's giving us a demonstration, a preview, how to create a menu, execute it, and serve it.
As a team, right?
Yeah, as a team.
Okay, that's cool.
So started, doing that and executing and showing them that, I'm here. And then the owner of, the president of the school, he got whiff of what I was serving and what I was making. I was making a brioche French toast, brioche frosted flake batter French toast with cream and glaze with a mango. It was a mango chutney with mango chutney, country style potatoes, and bacon, eggs, and all.
Dude, come on.
What was that?
Right?
Yeah, but that was like that was the beginning stages of the shit I know now. But yeah, he heard about it. And we were in the classroom and where I'm taking the test, and he walks in. He's like, Idris Robinson, and I'm looking up. I'm like, shit, man, they must have
probably got caught or something.
Yeah, something went on with the sign up or something like that. They gonna find out this shit. Ooh, so he was like, you made the French toast? You got to make the French toast? And I'm like, yeah, I made the French toast. He's like, man, come on, make that for me right now. So yeah, definitely after I made it for him, then I became like there was other people, but more so the face of the school.
Mm-hmm.
They did a commercial with me. Wow. Put me on. It's called a Kitchen Ninja. So when you get to the level of execution in the kitchen, you become a kitchen ninja. So they put certain students on the bus as advertisement as a kitchen ninja. So like I was the main face on the bus in Portland, Oregon.
Oh man, that is so cool.
You wasn't on one of them commercials like old boy making people feel guilty about getting off the couch.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, a new Everett face. No, but so that's when I knew that's my second part. That's the second part of me.
Yeah, that's the chef side.
Yeah, the chef side, and when it started making sense, and thought about my grandma, and I'm like, yeah, this is my niche, a rapping ass chef. You feel me? And I know there's and like even though I'm a rapping, I can rap about food, but I keep the shit separate.
Right.
You feel me? I rap about when I'm
rapping.
Savage P, I rap about
Savage P stuff.
Savage P.
Mm-hmm. And then when you're a chef, you're a chef.
Chef Robinson, I'm Chef Robinson.
Yeah.
So.
Who do you look up to for the top 3 chefs?
Oh, top 3 chefs?
Yeah. If you have any.
My grandma, rest in peace. My other grandma probably gonna kill me, but I know Grandma Janice, I love you. I love you, but Anthony Bourdain, because he's just a rock star. He's a cigarette smoking, fucking culinary badass man.
Hey.
Yeah, I dig his style. So that would be second, and then third, I'm going to have to say, myself.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Now let me stop playing that. I don't know. It's just I like I forgot his fucking name. His name is it will come to me probably later on, but he's Michael Irvine. Yeah,
there you go.
That's his name.
That's pretty cool.
Notice he said before the famous people, he said grandma first,
Mm-hmm.
because in the black community, he'd get beat up by grandma if he That's what we learned from first.
No,
that's
for sure. Gotta show
And then-
homage to my grandma.
And then on top of that too, because that's like cooking with your loved ones, your parents, and then especially if you really do enjoying it, that's a really great bonding to some to.
Not too many men grow up in the kitchen.
Exactly.
Cooking, you know what I'm saying? So to see a man
Mm-hmm.
in the kitchen cooking, learning from a young age, that's truly a passion, right?
Definitely.
There. Once you didn't even realize you was stepping into your passion.
Yeah, until you watch a commercial.
My heart got
That's
broke,
how
and I had to go,
universe works,
figure shit out, Then I came after that. I did my externship. Chef, I don't know. They call it an externship. People like, is it internship? Externship. Externship is when you go for more so. It's labor more so than learning. Versus computers and shit. Where if you we did an internship at Google or some shit like that.
Okay.
So, my first little gig was at Kenya Gate Cullinan. No, I was about to say Cullinan. Can You Get Country Club on Sahara and Durango.
Okay.
Where they
Was that golf course?
Yeah, where they hosted TBC Sawgrass events and shit like that. So that was my first gig. So was working, started out just working on the line, and then was there for a year, and then ended up working and became sous chef. And I was damn near going to become executive chef. But I got in the playing field, being in Vegas, man, and dealing with strippers and shit.
Hey, they'll get you.
Yeah, man.
That's the life of Vegas.
Yeah, never sleeps.
Yeah, so one came about and persuaded me to stop working and pursue my talents. You're too talented. Do your music. You sound like this. You sound like pop. Blah 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 blah. Do your thing. I'm like, shit. But you got to.
He was ready to go.
Yeah,
Damn,
he was
bro.
ready.
It took a long time because I'm just not. Ain't no female just gonna persuade me.
Right.
But to have that, to still be a little vulnerable from the relationship that I just got out of, and then meeting this stripper saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do everything."
She said the right words.
Strippers use a Jedi mind.
Yo.
I'm gonna do anything you want.
Whatever, yo.
Shit, you don't gotta work. I make this money. All you gotta do is make me happy. You feel me? Like, we gonna make this. We gonna make this rock. And I'm like, shit.
You want a private session?
Nah.
So it took about 2 months, but 2 months, I quit and started, and that's when I really started pushing. My first mixtape was Skateboard Grind, Savage P presents Skateboard Grind, because I like the artistry of skateboarding, GBX and shit like that. So I had a quote that, you never let anyone take you off your grind. If the bottom of your skateboard doesn't have any, if it's not fucked up, then you're not doing it right.
Nah, you need to put that skateboard to work.
Right. So that's just how I feel like my life is. Like, the artistry of just being creative, and it's gonna be rough and you're gonna get scuffed up, but that's the beauty of it.
The process.
The process of showing that, the dedication of it. So yeah, that was the first one, and then, like I said, and that's when like the unbalancedness of just life and figuring things out, and being a father and having to figure out just how to create things and be an entrepreneur and not be a fucking clout chaser, a dick rider,
right?
Someone that's always trying to be in the crowd and always trying to be out, so I can I just don't do that. That's why it's probably taking longer than most,
which is fine, because doing that, there's at some point it won't work, and then that's one thing you know how to do, and what will you do after that?
Right. So I just figured out you're talented enough, Savage, where you just do it right. Even though sometimes if you look for perfection, it can it takes longer, and that's what we just described. But still, you put it out and do it right and market it the right way.
Boom, bada bing, you got it.
Then you got it. So I just been. I think this is my rebirth.
I'm super glad that you reached out to me about this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you never know what can happen from here. Right. Like the whole podcast. Like let's say you want to come back a month from now, and you can. This is what this is for.
Right.
Listening
Like
to him describe that meal he talked about,
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody
Gonna be like, yo, right? Shit. Yeah, yeah, honestly, yeah, for real. Yeah, right. See, on the next one, we just instead of like it'd be like a cooking podcast show.
If you want to do another podcast,
how much longer?
We got like a couple minutes.
So we're gonna switch back to this.
Yeah, go for it.
To the shit.
Yeah. Dude, I remember this now. Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm talking about, I've been sitting there high many nights looking at that smoking like, I need to get off my ass.
Yeah, you're right. Calm down. Yeah.
You know what? I wonder where the fuck he at now.
Bro,
that's the question.
Couch,
right. Royalties like a motherfucker.
Dude, yeah, he's like, yeah, you know how
That's a good question. We need to figure out where this dude at now.
Yeah.
My man's thriving, bro.
Yeah.
I hope he is.
Yeah.
I hope he is.
That's a really good question.
He should have been an actor.
Good times. You gotta love those really good bootleg commercials.
Oh yeah.
They really help.
Between that and them Too Hot for TV commercials.
Yeah.
Same
Right, yeah, I swear. As soon as I go off, Cancun.
Girls Gone Wild.
Girls Gone Wild. Want to see girls topless?
Order it out. Call today.
Dial 555. Girls Gone Wild.
Get yours now.
Right.
Free shipping.
And Jerry Springer Too Hot for TV.
Oh yeah. And see, that's what I was trying, wanted to really talk about, because to implement that kind of not to the extreme of Jackass, those guys do a little bit too much.
No, they're wild.
But a mixture of all that on a podcast show, Drink Champs, drinking, smoking, interviewing. Person come in, you got to do the hot wing challenge, eat hot. We got a artist, come in.
Don't get nobody else your ideas.
Yeah.
About them. I'm talking about them.
Yeah. Sounds, yeah. No, we'll talk about it after the show. But definitely. Before we log out, do you want to say anything, plug in your channels?
Oh, shit, man. I got a fucked up memory, man, so knowing my fucking tags and shit, man. I think Instagram,
It's recorded.
Oh, look, hey.
shit.
Hey, that's more important. Hang that up, Hey.
Let's see what the shit is. Because the other one, oh, yeah. And don't get fucking scammed on Instagram.
Ugh.
They are good and legit, and not legit. They legitimately bad.
Yeah. They got you, yeah.
Getting better.
Yeah, they're getting way better.
Bro, yeah, so I gotta start from scratch with this other Instagram, man. So Savage_P503 is the Instagram for sure. That's where you can find me.
Definitely.
And
I'll make sure I plug you guys' links in the description as well for the Spotify and all that.
see, this is what happens when you're not what's that social media inclined. You over the age of 18.
And they come out with so much new shit.
None.
all the
So
time,
it's-
man.
yes.
And I be sitting there. I'm bad with the little acronyms and
Yeah.
stuff. Man, when they start doing the LOLs and stuff.
What's that even mean?
I still what's the one? I still don't know one right now. ONG. What's that?
Oh God.
On
yeah.
God. See, damn, that's bad.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, nah, I get it. That's bad.
So
that's
yeah,
bad.
and then on
Snapchat.
TikTok, no, TikTok, TikTok, Savage Chef Robinson.
Savage Chef.
That's
Robinson.
how you, so those are my two main Instagram and TikTok. Those are, and my music though, you can catch my music on all platforms, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Savage Pete.
Is that the video that went viral?
Which one? No, not that one. Y'all gonna laugh at it. Not that one. Not that one. It's the. I think it's is it before that? It might be on
I didn't even know you can go. Where's that
On the
TikTok?
website? Yeah.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could go on
Don't
TikTok.
laugh
on-
at him. That's too funny. That nigga try to look sexy and shit.
Yeah, you got it. Hey man, you got a thirst trap on the platforms because the females, they do it. It's not fair.
Right.
We're competing with hot chicks.
It ain't even no.
It's not even the competition.
I was about to say it
Yeah,
ain't even no.
nah.
He could post 400 videos and not go viral, but a woman could post one ass shaking video and blow the fuck up.
Bro.
I mean, let me get on there and put my meat on
right,
the
and
camera
then
like that.
banned.
I'm gonna get banned.
Right. For real.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I try to do that while we're working. I don't really work out.
Oh, I thought you said you tried to put your meat on the
No, I
camera.
didn't. I was in my box. I was in my boxers and I flexed and shit like that.
And you got flagged, didn't you?
No, I didn't get flagged. I just didn't get no traction.
Yeah, because
probably
you know
shouted
what,
back.
women aren't as horny as me. I mean, they are, but
They know what they're doing.
They go play with their rolls or something, and then they cool. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't have no titties to go with it or something.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
for sure, the dick print was there. I was flexing.
Yeah.
Shit. I was like,
But-
this got to go. This one.
This is that one.
You know it's gonna go viral.
Yeah,
I've
but
been sitting there for days. I'm like, shit, man, this shit ain't moving, man.
And the one you don't expect to go
right.
viral, go
It goes-
viral.
always works
Right.
that way. All right,
look at
I'm gonna
me
do a
after
quick
you.
outro real fast. All right, so if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. New episode every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you do guys want to be on the show, shoot me a DM on Instagram or send me an email at searcypro@gmail.com. Subject line episode 23. Thank you guys for watching. Hey. There we go. That was fun. That was cool. But no, congrats on making that on being viral on that video.
I don't know. Is that viral? Does that consider viral?
I mean, the numbers are good to me. It's way more than I could fucking achieve.
Yeah.
The way TikTok works.